Good evening, sports fans. This is Coach AD, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Wednesday Night Live from
Center Sports Universe, right here at Coach's Corner.
Karl DeMasi.
Coach Griffin.
Glad to see you. Glad you can make it here. It's Wednesday night, live at the center of the sports universe.
It is rocking tonight.
Oh,
man.
it's a
rocking.
packed house.
It is unbelievable in here.
What, you have to walk around the block to get a parking spot?
I think I'm parked illegally, I would say at this point. I don't know exactly what property I'm parked on, but I don't think it belongs to the Coach's Corner.
As long as you're not over there at the precinct, you're all right.
I might be by the end of the night.
Pretty close to it. So, once again, glad that you join us. We do this every Wednesday night. It's Wednesday Night Live. Remember, there are 4 shows on the Coach's Corner Sports Network. We have, of course, Coach AD, the Karl DeMasi Sports Report. Rubbin' and Grubbin', which kicked off at 6 o'clock in front of us every Wednesday night. Brandon Bain, Dan Foles, talking all NASCAR, all race car, all what's going on, what's coming up, what's not coming up, what food they're getting, what food they're getting. Yeah, they get food. We don't. It's called rubbin'. Race car drivers call it grubbin' because they grub food off of John Henderson. A nice French dip.
I love a good French dip.
With no au jus sauce. I don't know why.
Oh, you gotta buy juice.
You gotta have au jus. I mean, I don't know why they didn't have it. So
maybe we should rename the show to set food in it. So
right.
maybe we'll get food like Coach and AD and martial arts.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would be nice. I mean, maybe we'll get something. Hockey sticks. That fits out. The hockey sticks.
Go.
And we got the Chicago boy, Julian, because, he played a little hockey. But anyway, that's about our guest in a couple of minutes. Then the third live broadcast show, the 19th hole with the Herb brothers, Brent and Sean Herb. Okay, they're going to cover every major golf tournament that the PGA puts on, the Masters, the U.S. Open, is it the British Open?
British Open and PGA Championship.
And the PGA Championship. So they'll have that. They'll have 4 shows. And then, of course, we have a podcast. Okay, the podcast is called the Hot Crits Podcast with Travis Judon and Spencer Maddox, 2 young pups that talk everything sports. But, Chad, I got an announcement making for you right now.
Yeah, make the announcement.
Okay, we're adding a 5th show. Where's Lawrence? Lawrence leave? He left. We're adding a 5th show. It's a podcast. It stems from my days at my previous radio broadcasting career, and it was with this guy that it was special. We've been doing it now for 3 years. I finally twisted his arm to do this. Okay, it's the Who's On First Major League Baseball show with the coach and the Fanatic. We will start next week with our first episode. We'll be live again, dancing, talking baseball. This man eats baseballs, okay? And we'll spit it out. So remember, 5th show, podcast, Who's On First Major League Baseball show with the coach and the baseball Fanatic. And on that note, joining us on the hot seat, the man himself, the baseball Fanatic, bringing back Who's On First Major League Baseball show, my man, Kyle, the goalie, the hockey stick, Lawson. How's it going?
Oh, good to see you guys. Got a little night game action going tonight. Thanks for having me.
Hey, it's every Wednesday night. We're here. We're talking. We're catching up midway through, catching up on scores, catching up on what's going on. But we had to bring you on. Once again, I'm excited about it. I don't know about you, buddy.
Oh, I'm thrilled. I'm so glad. We've been talking about it for a while. But, I mean, it was such a fun thing to do, and I'm so glad we get to come back and do it again. And it looks like we're going to probably have a full season. We're going to have tons to talk about. And we get to do this every week.
Every week now, not once a month, once every 2 months. Every week we'll bring you the Braves, the Bananas, the minor league ball players from Savannah, the major league ball players from Savannah. I lose all the time. We'll have our trivia segment every time.
Yeah, how do you ever win that?
I know. I did tie him once.
Tie him. Well,
yes, you did tie me once. That did happen.
That did happen. So you got to look up some good trivia questions for this guy. So we'll get to it. But anyway, glad to have you on. Pitches and catches reported. His favorite 4 words. We started playing spring baseball. Braves got it on the chin today. I think 8-1 to the Giants.
No, they were actually playing Baltimore today, but
the Orioles. Yeah, they lost 8-1.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah. So Wilson got knocked around a little bit, but hey, it's spring ball. We're working out the kinks right now. But if anybody thinks the Braves are not going to be contending in this division, they're absolutely crazy. And this is going to be a really fun division. Man, we got some thumpers in this.
And, I want before we get into the Braves, all right, you're a baseball purist. I'm a baseball purist. He's a baseball purist. But you got to love the Savannah Bananas. 5 years strong here in Savannah, Georgia. They're
Right.
bringing this game in called banana ball, where you can't bunt, you got to run backwards, you got to stay in the batter's box. But I'm telling you right now, Kyle, the ghost. Are there ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
I do believe in ghosts.
All right. Do you believe in ghosts? Kyle?
Well, the baseball ghosts, I'll tell you that.
Well, at Grayson Stadium, there's got to be a lot of ghosts. They're making them alive in Grayson Stadium every year. Jesse Cole, Emily Cole, the whole crew out there, they've done a great job. Give us your opinion about Bananas baseball.
Well, I think it's fun. I mean, at first I was a little bit skeptical. I had not watched a lot of college wood bat, baseball. Of course, you know about the North Woods League, you know about the Coastal Plains League, which of course our Bananas are a part of. And then you think about the Cape Cod League up in New England. But what they've done, the marketing, it's genius. I mean, and it's up there, with.
Don't tell me we're losing the internet with Kyle. Kyle, are you still there, buddy? All right. Your internet connection is not coming out very well.
He's frozen in time.
You're frozen in time there, buddy. Just like the 69 Cubs. I wonder how we're doing. Let me check if we're still on while we're waiting for Kyle to get his internet connection back up. Okay, here we go. You back, Kyle?
I think he's still frozen.
Hey, try disconnecting and then coming back in.
So
Just come back in with that same link. There we go.
Yeah. All right. So in the meantime, while Kyle's getting re-hooked up for us there, talking about baseball, we'll talk about what spring training is looking like. We'll talk about the Braves. We'll talk a lot about hey, on your podcast, you talk about any high school baseball? Okay.
We're going to talk about high school baseball. We're going to stay with local baseball. We're going to talk about the baseball players from Savannah, whether they're in college, minor league, or pro. So it's going to be everything baseball about Savannah. Of course, we got to do this. John wouldn't let me do this. John Henderson, once again, thank you for letting us do this podcast. Got to focus on the Braves.
Yeah, got to focus on the Braves. Well, as you should. That's what people want. They want to know the inside scoop what's going on with the Bravos. And the fact, like, I know last time we had called, we got in a rant about them being picked fourth in the East. And then you have Bryce Hopper comes out and says, listen, the East is going to be the hardest division in baseball, period. No doubt. And so, once again, we'll get Kyle stalled on division races and things of that nature. We'll get him back on here. So, in your podcast, when they come out, when's it going to be coming out weekly?
We're going to try and shoot for next week. Start next Monday or Tuesday. So, once again, we got to work the specifics out. He's the man that has all the statistics. He's the man that has all the knowledge. And, it was a lot of fun going back and forth. I just hope we can reconnect. We haven't got him yet, which is taking a long time.
As we're working on reconnect, let's go over some high school sports while we're waiting here.
We got some live things, right? Live scores right here.
Oh, you got some live scores for
If
us?
you can read my handwriting, okay?
Wheeler and Richmond Hill.
Wheeler was leading 49-37 in the fourth quarter.
Gotcha. Salem.
Go ahead.
Windsor Forest 33-30. Is that right?
33-30. Windsor Forest was up 33-30.
Sandy Creek with a win last night over Johnson.
Got down 27 points.
I know, fall back, man.
They cut it to 7, but they just couldn't do it. And the Savannah girls, after the first quarter, were down 14-13 at Holy Innocents. Sorry.
No, that's boys.
Savannah Country Day boys were up 14-13 at the end of the first quarter against Holy Innocents. And the Johnson girls were down at half, 20-11 to
GSC.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and then
those are all the recaps if you want to go through them.
Yeah, we also had Savannah Country Day girls get beat last night by Hebron. So, great season though for the Lady Hornets. Won a region championship, region tournament championship there. So great season for them. They're young. They'll be back and probably even better next year from that standpoint. So as we're reconnecting with Kyle, he's sending a text here to Carl. Talk about who's still dancing. We got, like I said, we got those scores for you. Wheeler's at Richmond Hill tonight. Salem is at Windsor, so two local teams get a host. Like I said, Johnson fell Sandy Creek, and Country Day is at Holy Innocents, and they're up early on that one. We'll also get you Geisa scores, Gap scores from that standpoint. Also, Gap's had a big announcement, right? the other week. So Gas is combining with Gisa, right? And the new head of athletics for that organization will be no other than Tommy Marshall.
So tell me about this guy, Tommy Marshall.
Tommy Marshall
he's a legend.
Is a legend. He's one of the greatest human beings you will ever meet. He's been the AD at Marist for forever. He coached football at Furman. He is just one of the greatest people you ever want to be around. And anything that he does exceptionally well and does it right. And so he will be a great leader. He's very connected within GHSA. He's very connected in Atlanta with Atlanta private schools. So you see a guy like Tommy come on, who's a really leader in the independent school system. It really starts getting wheels turning about, hey, what the future might look like from that standpoint.
All right, let's go back to baseball.
He's back and better than ever with the best jersey ever for him.
Baseball's been very, very good to me, so hopefully his internet connection will last. You're back here, big guy.
Got a new router? I don't know what the heck happened. I'm sorry, guys. But, hey, let's pick up where we left off. Coach, back to you.
Well, we were talking about the Bananas, and you were giving us your thoughts about it, the wooden bat league, and how much they've made it fun. Just the marketing has been unbelievable.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's great, and this is going to be a really fun year. Of course, they start up every year with their great St. Patrick's Day game, where they have two teams. You got the Savannah Party Animals are going to be playing against the Bananas. But what's more interesting this year, and I think this is an interesting development, made out of kind of a tough situation with the pandemic. There's going to be the Bananas Premier side. There is going to be a new team. These are basically, they're professional players. And this is going to be really cool to see another higher caliber level of baseball played. Now, what's going to happen is the Bananas Premier team is going to play when the Bananas are on the road, throughout the Coastal Plains League. I'm really looking forward to it. It's only going to bring in more fans and more baseball to Savannah.
Oh, it should be a lot of fun. And these are the guys that got cut or don't have a chance to play minor league baseball. Didn't they just push back minor league baseball again? They're delaying it?
No, so as of right now, just because of a couple of protocols right now, it's just AAA. So okay. The AAA, so you're looking at the International League and the PCL, the Pacific Coast League. It looks like they're probably going to start closer to about May 6th as of right now. It looks like AA, so we're looking at the Southern League and the A-Ball League. So we're looking at Midwest League, Florida State League, things like that. They should be getting underway, should be on the 6th of April. Now, what's going to happen for some of these AAA players, Major League Baseball has put in some protocols right now where they're going to have they're going to be able to do the alternate sites like they did last year. So these players will be getting their at-bats. They probably won't play the typical 140 games they typically play in AAA ball, but they're going to end up getting the at-bats they need, and they're going to get the development they need. But, yeah, this is all kind of in flux right now, so we'll see what happens.
But we definitely are going to have opening day April 1st, the end of March, April 1st for baseball, right?
Oh, yeah, they will. And, it really depends on the city, depends on the state, local governments as to whether or not we're actually going to have fans at some of these games. It would not surprise me to see some Braves fans at Truist Field this year. I sure hope to get up there, and I sure hope we can get up there and catch a couple of games.
Well, the owner, the guy that's letting us do this, John Henson, he's already got his tickets for April 10th.
Oh, I was about to say, see if he can hold on to one for me.
Hey, get in line behind us two, buddy.
Yeah, no kidding. I was about to say.
So, as far as the Braves this year, everybody's worried about, are they going to drop off? They did the right thing. We talked about it last week. They gave Mr. Snicker an extra year extension and maybe in 24. The guy deserves it.
Oh, he does.
How many guys in baseball are loyal to the organization? He's been with the Braves for over 30 years. He deserves something.
Yeah, he really does. And, Snitz definitely paid his dues. He was down in the minors for such a long time, working as a manager, an instructor. But, you look at a guy that helped develop some of the best players that are currently up with the Braves right now, and obviously they're responding to him. He's a good manager. There's no doubt about that. And I'm so glad that they actually reached out. Alex Anthopoulos did a fine job of deciding, you know what, Snit, these are your guys. Let's go. I had no doubt that he was going to do it. I'm just glad it happened.
Hey, so, we talked about this the other week about the Braves being picked, fourth in the East. And then you have Bryce Harper coming out saying, listen, I don't care what anybody says, the East is the best division in baseball. What's your thoughts on that? I mean, how really deep is the East, and is it the best division in baseball this year?
It's unbelievably deep. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there. But, yeah, no, top to bottom, I think it is probably one of the toughest divisions in baseball. Certainly the toughest, just as far as there's 4 teams that are really vying for this division right now. Originally, when the last time we talked, I thought it was going to be more of a 2-horse race between the Braves and the Mets. Watch out for Philadelphia and the Nationals. Everybody, I don't know. I mean, the Nationals are unbelievable. You have Strasburg, you have Patrick Corbin, and of course you have the great Mad Max. But this is going to be fun. I still say the Braves are the class of the East. But, I mean, this is going to be a tight division because each team is going to be beating up on each other all year. And let's not forget the Marlins found a way into the playoffs last year. They're no slouches either. So, I mean, that's
what I'm saying. I mean, you and everybody talks about the Marlins, but it's like the Marlins is that team that you're like, all right, you feel like we can't lose to these guys, but they got enough talent to win. I mean, they gave it to the Braves a couple good series last year. And so, looking at that, the depth of it. So, all right, let's just go through the NL then. All right, we know how deep the East is. What about your great jersey that you have on? All right, the Pride of Chicago. One, talk about the jersey real quick, then talk about, hey, what does the rest of the NL look like for the Central and the West?
Well, I'll keep it quick on the jersey. My wonderful girlfriend, Angela, had this made for me. This has been my white whale. I've been trying to find this great jersey. This is a 1978 to 83 Road Cubs jersey. Got it personalized. Got my lucky number 9 on there. Got Lawson number 9 on the back. And anyway, I've been trying to find it for years, and she had someone custom make it for me. So it's a really cool jersey, and I wear it way too much. So, and that was actually her suggestion that I wear it tonight.
Okay.
But getting to the Central, but getting to the Central, I think it's a 3-horse race right now. Pittsburgh, they're on a full rebuild. They still have some talent, but they are going to be in the cellar for a little while. And we'll see what Ben Cherington, their GM, can do. Reds are taking a little bit of a step back. Obviously, they lost Trevor Bauer. It's a 3-horse race right now. St. Louis is a strong team. They picked up who I think is the best third baseman in the National League in Nolan Arenado. And then you see some bounce back numbers with the Brewers with Christian Yelich. If he can get back to the numbers he's going to have, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. And, of course, my beloved Cubs, they're a team a little bit in flux right now. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens because they have some payroll they have to move. And we have some veterans that we need to extend, a la Chris Bryant, Javi Baez, and Anthony Rizzo, not to mention Wilson Contreras. And I think one of these players will be traded this year no matter how the season goes. I think it's going to be a 3-horse race in the Central. Now we go out west. It's Dodgers and the Padres all day long. I mean, get out of here. It's not even close. The Padres made some unbelievable signings. And, of course, they pick up Yu Darvish and, from my Cubs. By the way, we did get some pretty good prospects out of that. But the Dodgers are still the class of this division.
Hey, you're watching Wednesday Night Live, the Coach AD on the Karl DeMasi Sports Report, live from the center of
Sports Universe,
Coach's Corner. We're talking to the Baseball Fanatic. We're adding our 5th show to the Coach's Corner Sports Network, another podcast. Who's on First Major League Baseball show with the Fanatic and the Coach. We've done this for 3 years, so we're going to continue doing it. And we're talking baseball right now. So, I mean, didn't you go to journalism school?
Yeah, I do have a degree in broadcasting. I know it's a little surprising, but I did get a degree.
Didn't they tell you the fans that you shouldn't tell the fans who your favorite team is?
Yeah, but I think the jersey kind of gave that away for me. And we're all friends here.
Yeah, but what about the people watching?
Well, I think they figured it out too. Look in the background.
Yeah,
but obviously, we're going to trust me. I will give my unbiased opinion.
I know you will. All right. So, how about down on the farm? Anybody stand out to you? Or how about the kid at Benedictine, Carter Holton, signing with Vanderbilt? They're predicting him to be maybe a first-round draft pick.
Yeah, I was about to say it. An unbelievable career in high school, and he's going to do great. Vandy is an unbelievable baseball program. They're one of the best in the SEC, and we'll see how he goes. I mean, who knows? If he, I'm hoping maybe you can get some summer at bats here with our Bananas.
He might get a shot to get in there and throw some ball. I mean, a lefty throwing 95 in senior in high school, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, that's just it. If he can develop his other pitches, there's a very good chance he'll get drafted. I have no doubt.
Yeah, so Kyle, back to, talking about the Braves a little bit from that. Anybody coming up, I mean, I know we're early in the spring training, but anybody that, seems like always a guy or two that maybe makes a roster that we didn't originally think of making a roster prospect. I mean, where are we on some of those guys that were on the fringes last year that maybe got caught up and down last year? So some fringe guys with the Braves, you think, hey, have a legit chance to make this roster?
Well, I'll tell you right now, I think Christian Pache is going to get that center field job, which would move Ender Inciarte to that fourth outfielder spot, more of just like a utility guy. But that just adds depth. He's coming for it. He is going to be the center fielder. That outfield's going to be nasty. And I really believe that's what's going to happen. What interests me, and you're talking about guys that are kind of on the fringe right now, that fifth starter spot right now, and it's really going to come down to Kyle Wright or maybe Bryce Wilson. If you're asking me, I'm going with Kyle Wright. I think, and both of these pitchers saw some postseason time last year with the Braves, when they made that great run last year in the NLCS. I'm going to go with Wright to start the year, but I would not count out Wilson to get some starts or also be kind of a swingman for the Braves.
Well, buddy, I'm excited about it. We got to get together tomorrow, so when you find time, give me a call so we can start putting together the Who's on First Who's on First Major League Baseball show again, and we can go live with that. And quick, he wears another hat, don't you?
Oh, yeah. He wears a soccer hat, the most important hat.
He's the voice of the Savannah Clovers.
He's the most important.
Well, okay, we have a couple of we're still waiting on a couple of announcements right now as far as the division the Clovers will be playing, but we're planning on some really cool things, and I hope to get to talk about it next time we get to speak. It's our 5th anniversary. We went from being a Parkside local Savannah amateur team, and now we are a semi-professional team with some unbelievably talented players. So, of course, we play our games at Memorial Stadium. As soon as we have a schedule announced, I'll be letting you guys know first. Trust me.
You got that right. Well, appreciate you. Welcome to the family of the Coach's Corner Sports Network.
Yeah, man.
Now when we have a celebrity challenge, we got to get you involved in this. We went bowling last Sunday. We didn't do too bad. We held that wrong.
Okay, well, I don't know if I can help you out there. I just want to get back to our post-show routine of getting wings and eating pizza at Coach's Corner. I'm missing that.
That's a legit post-show.
Oh, we've done that a couple times here. Okay, do you have a trivia question for this young man?
What you got for me?
No, I did not.
He's not ready for it.
I'm not ready for it. I thought we were going to talk about one more thing. So ask him one more question. I'll get his question.
All right, one more question. You're a big baseball fanatic. You love stadium food. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
A hot dog is its own entity. I mean, I think anything could be a sandwich, but I really think a hot dog is in its own category. You can make it a million different ways. A hot dog is a hot dog. I mean, I'm sorry. It's in a class unto its own.
So what do you consider a sandwich? Just anything between two pieces of bread?
It really depends. I mean, I don't know. I think a hot dog is its own thing. Case in point, you go to a ballpark, especially you go to a game in Chicago, you get an Italian beef sandwich. And right next to it, there is a hot dog. The buns may look similar, but a hot dog has deserved its own class, and I am sticking with that.
All right, here's the question.
There you go.
Here's the question.
What you got for me? Kind of want hot dogs now.
All right. What player executed an unassisted triple play in the 1920 World Series?
Ooh. Okay, 1920 World Series. Okay, so that's Cleveland Indians. Oh, bless it. Okay, was it okay, I'm going to take a guess here because I know he was on that team. Bill Wamagans.
No way. No way. There's no way you got that. There's no way.
I read a book. Read the book, Glory of Their Times. There's a picture of it in the book.
Can you see the answer?
Oh my gosh, because you can never spell the guy's name. It's Wambs Gans. The Bill Wambsgans. Okay.
All right.
It came to me.
So,
I
Here you go.
had a lot
Here's
to
the
do during the
situation right
pandemic,
here.
guys.
I know. Here's the situation. Go ahead.
All right, October 10th, 1920, during the 5th inning of Game 5, Bill Wambsgans caught a line drive hit by Clarence Mitchell. He then stepped on second and put out Pete Kilda and personally tagged Otto Miller, who was coming from first. This unassisted triple play is probably the most amazing fielding feat to ever take place during the World Series game.
And by the way, guess who they were playing? Brooklyn, but they weren't called the Dodgers at that point. They were called the Brooklyn Robins because of their manager, Wilbert Robinson. There's your useless piece of trivia for the day.
Unbelievable.
Okay. And we just lost them again.
Unbelievable. That's a drop the mic moment. I'd just walk out too. I'd close it up, but see ya. See ya. That's a drop the mic moment.
The coach and the baseball fanatic will be on with
That's awesome.
Who's on
Who
First
knows that, man?
Major League Baseball
what in
show
the world?
starting next week. Kyle Lawson, we just lost him. He got disconnected there.
He dropped the mic.
He dropped the mic because he was
It's a
big.
walk-off. It's a walk-off.
I mean, simply special. Right now, let me go to my Twitter account. When we were talking to Kyle, all right, Winter Forest, this was 3 minutes ago. They were up 58-57 with the ball with 33 seconds to go in the game. Holy Innocents was up on Savannah Country Day at halftime, 28-27. Okay.
Yeah, Holy Innocents has got two really good guards. But that's the thing, I was talking to our buddy at John and the other Jadon. And I was like, the one thing that is so tough about playing Country Day is they try to get you into that just track meet style game. And anybody that ever falls in that trap, it's tough, man. So yeah, Windsor Forest leads Salem by 1, 33 seconds left.
33 seconds left. Holy Innocents is up 1 at halftime.
58-57, Windsor Forest over Salem.
It's a final?
No.
There is a final. It came to an end. The Wildcats of Richmond Hill defeated by Wheeler. Wheeler comes down, goes to the hill, beats the Wildcats 61-47. Great year. Elite Eight.
Yeah.
One step away from the Final Four. Bill Henderson did a great job. Charlie Moon, I wonder how he called that game on Low Country Radio. So, anything special with Georgia High School or anything going on that we have to tell these people? There he is. He's back.
Oh, my gosh. Guys, I am so sorry about the technical difficulties. Thanks so much for having me on. It's been a blast. Coach, I cannot wait to start doing these shows. I'm so ready for baseball. It's unbelievable. I watched 3 different spring training games today.
You the man.
And we lose him again.
Get him out of here.
He's out of here.
He's out of here.
All right. So, other than that, I don't have anything else. We got everything in full swing: baseball, soccer,
Stuff going
tennis,
on here.
golf.
Anybody in the Sound Garden this weekend?
Okay, we'll get to who's on what this weekend in the Sound
let's
Garden.
get to that.
But remember, we're here every Wednesday night having fun in Coach's Corner. Oh, I got one thing to say. Before we leave, we got to talk about the celebrity bowling tournament.
Yes, we do.
The coach and the AD were the outsiders. Nobody gave us a chance. We got these lovely shirts
Thank you, Sarah Thomas.
from Sierra Thomas.
The great logo on the back.
Great logo on the back. I don't know if this means a lot to the AD,
It means a lot.
but I will wear this on Saturday. I will model it. Anybody that wants to buy this shirt, starting at $100, okay, for charity. You buy the shirt for $100, it will go to help save one of our own, which is the cause that we're raising money for. Right now, it looks like it's going to be a big chunk of change. We're putting all the donations together.
Yep.
So please check it out. All right. So what's happening here? Remember, breakfast Monday through Friday from 6 a.m. to 10:30. Come on and get you some. Talk about Larry's crew over there from Larry's Restaurant. They came over here when Larry's Restaurant was closed down. Great food. John Henderson brought them in here Monday through Friday. Okay. Now, as a regular, there's COVID-19 testing in the back of Coach's Corner behind the sound guard. Coach's Corner has teamed up with Tackle Health and is offering drive-up testing for COVID-19. This is available Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. From what I understand, don't hold me to it, insurance is accepted. I heard that they're doing COVID testing, rapid testing too, so go over there and do it. Tonight, what do we have, of course? Upstart Trivia.
Man, it is unbelievable in here tonight. It is Electric.
It's standing room only on
Yes,
a
is.
Wednesday night. Soundgarden, back with the music. Starts Friday, okay? It's the Love Handles featuring Harrison Kay, Soren Kornegi,
Got it.
Martin Antoon, and Jimbo Bass, newly formed and loved locally. They're a local band out of Savannah. The Love Handles play everything from Grateful Dead to Bill Withers to Dave Allen Coe. You can't miss it. Saturday night, Sweet Melissa, Statesboro Blues,
Allman
the
Brothers
Whipping
tribute.
Post, okay? Tribute, a celebration of Allman Brothers, the Allman Brothers Band. They're out of Atlanta, okay? It's all Allman Brothers. You'll love it. Start off the concert season with this amazing band, all right? Rubbin' and Grubbin', okay, is also going to raffle off a Cool of Cheer. Ooh. So get your tickets now, okay? This Saturday at 2 p.m., please join us. This Sunday at 2 p.m., please join us at Coach's for Life is Good. This will be a very special memorial concert planned to celebrate the life of local musician Terry Hall. Terry was a fixture on the local music scene and played in numerous bands over the past few decades, including Bourne and the Bourne Brothers. Anytime one would ask our friend Terry Hall how he was doing, Terry would always smile and respond, "Life is good." Starts this Sunday, 2 o'clock. There's a buku of bands coming in to dedicate the day to Terry Hall, and it's free. It's free. Come in, make donations, okay? Don't forget, we got a lot of stuff going on. Oh, some of the bands, okay, are Thomas Claxton and the Myth, Bucky and Barry, High Velocity, Roy and Martha Swindell, Maurice and Doubleday, Savannah Music Legends, Bob Hall, Beaver Felton, Gordon Perry, James Rohde, Rohde's Music House, Tim Anderson, and many more. Don't forget, you can catch all your favorites. College basketball, we're getting down to March Madness, NBA, NHL, MLB spring training games. It's right here. And we got a big shout out. The Coach's Corner charity bowling went to the Herb Brothers.
Herb Brothers. They caught fire in the championship round. So in the first round, it was the Herb Brothers versus Rubbin' and Grubbin'.
Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Wasn't even close.
And then it was us versus the Plucky Young Ones.
The Coach and AD against
the Hot Grizz Podcast. I have to say, Travis Shadam was absolutely on fire.
They beat us by 12 pins.
12 pins. We were there. We had the lead a little bit, and last frame got away with us. Travis, give him a lot of credit. Ice water in his veins. Had a strike on the last frame. Had the strike and got it was big. It won him for him. But then they fell. They fell apart. They crumbled like sinking sand in the water to the Herb Brothers. This could not. They wasted their energy. They had to fight off us. And they wasted their energy, and the Herb Brothers took them out pretty handily. But I have to give it to them. Hey, great job. And then, hey, we had to promote the guy that was handing out the 20s for the strikes. Tell them about that.
Yes, anytime somebody got a strike or recorded a strike, they would get $20. I forgot who the sponsor was for that.
Yes, John, but whoever that was that sponsored the $20 bills for everybody getting a strike, great job. We appreciate it. The coach and I.
11, baby.
11.
We got 11 strikes.
I think you had 7 of them probably.
I had 7 strikes.
I had 4. But we're giving all that back. We're not pocketing it. Nope. We're giving it all back to the charity because we're blessed to get it.
It's help save one of our own. If you remember last year, Becky Spear, Coach's Corner did a lot of fundraising. They raised like $30,000, helped save one of our own. Matched it.
Unbelievable.
So we're trying to get more money back in the pot for that. Well, we'll be back here Saturday morning. Got a great lineup. It's going to be a lot of bananas. Jesse Cole on the 5th anniversary of the Savannah Bananas. Emily Cole, the better half, just wrote a book, a kid's book, dealing with Savannah Bananas. Then we got our Weatherington Chiropractic Clinic after the week in between that. And then we got the broadcast internet celebrity, personality.
Yeah, we go
entertainer.
Entertainer.
Biko. Biko will be on talking about the tryouts and how it was crazy. I believe there was a guy in stilts there trying to make the team.
I saw that.
He was there. I saw it. He was there. So once again, we're glad you're here. Whatever you may be doing, always here at the park. Until we see you on Sunday. How about Saturday? Until we see you on Saturday, may it be the best weekend. What do we got to do?
We got mask up. He's got his Coach's Corner mask right here. He's going to mask up for you. We're going to hand sanitize. We're going to Get the vaccine. Get it. Get tested. Y'all take care. Have a great week. You got a couple days left. It's almost Friday. Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Right
He's going to wash. I got to wash my hands. Okay. But once again, it's a lot of fun. Sorry it was kind of hectic tonight, but we'll be back bigger and better on Saturday morning.
The great lineup. Go Bananas.
And we're going to go bananas.
See ya.